We all hear about the incredible power of generative AI, right? But how do you actually unleash it across a whole company? Well, today, we're going to break down a really powerful idea: how to transform your AI Center of Excellence, your CoE, from just another advisory group into a true force multiplier for your entire organization.
But first, let's get real about a common problem. You've kicked off a Gen AI program. Everyone's excited, but progress just feels slow, doesn't it? You've got these promising prototypes, but they never seem to make it into the real world. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, trust me, you are not alone. So what's the deal? Why are so many of these big, ambitious programs hitting a wall?
Well, it turns out the problem usually isn't the AI models themselves. The real villains, as McKinsey points out, are these two things: a failure to innovate and a failure to scale. On one side, you have teams just stuck in a loop, reinventing the wheel over and over, getting buried in bureaucracy. And on the other side, the few projects that do show promise get strangled by security reviews and cost worries until they just fade away. It's like you're fighting a war on two fronts, and progress is the casualty.
And the amount of waste here is just staggering. According to McKinsey's research, a whopping 30 to 50% of a team's innovation time is just burned. Not on creating value, not on building cool stuff, but on navigating internal red tape or just waiting around for someone to write the rules. Let that sink in for a second. Almost half of your most valuable, innovative time is just gone.
And all that wasted time has real painful consequences for the business. We're talking endless cycles of rework, one-off solutions that are built in a silo and can never be reused. You get inconsistent, patchy security that keeps everyone up at night. And the worst part? Really promising projects just get shut down before they can ever deliver any real value. The potential is right there, but it stays locked up.
So how do we break this cycle? It's not about trying harder. It's about thinking differently. It requires a fundamental paradigm shift. We need to completely rethink what the AI Center of Excellence is even for.
And here it is. This is the core of the change. The old CoE was basically a passive think tank. It gave advice, wrote some reports, and let's be honest, it usually just became another bottleneck. The modern CoE, on the other hand, is an active platform owner. Instead of slowing things down, it's an accelerator. Its success isn't measured by the number of pages in a report, but by how fast it helps the business build and deploy real solutions.
You know, AI CoE leader Anurag Karuparty puts it perfectly. He says, the true measure of a CoE's success is its ability to cut the time to build for AI solutions in half. That's the new gold standard. It completely reframes the CoE's purpose around a goal that is crystal clear, measurable, and incredibly powerful: speed. Okay, so this idea of a platform-owning CoE sounds great, but what does it actually look like? How do you build it? Well, the blueprint for success is creating a central AI platform.
And the best way to think about this platform is to picture a highway system. Imagine if every single development team had to build its own bumpy dirt path to get to its destination. It would be total chaos, slow, inefficient, and super unsafe. The central platform provides the paved highways, the standardized on-ramps, and the safety guardrails. It lets everyone move fast and move safely all at the same time.
Now, according to McKinsey, this highway system is built on three main pillars. First up, you need a self-service portal. Think of it as the one front door where developers can get everything they need. Second, you need an open, modular architecture. This is huge because it encourages everyone to reuse components, so nobody is starting from scratch. And third, and this is absolutely critical, you need automated guardrails for things like security, compliance, and cost, all baked right into the system from the start.
All right, so if the CoE owns this new platform, what's their day job now? What are they actually doing all day? Let's connect the dots between the platform structure and the CoE's brand new set of responsibilities.
This is where it all comes together. Each piece of that platform we just talked about translates directly into a core job for the CoE. You see those automated guardrails? That means the CoE is now in charge of the central AI gateway and running compliance checks as automated code. That open architecture? Well, now the CoE's job is to create and ship golden paths. These are reusable templates for the most common projects. And that self-service portal? The CoE provides that access for everyone and uses it to keep an eye on costs. It's a complete, modern operational model.
And when the CoE fully steps into this role as a platform owner, oh man, the payoff is huge. This is how the CoE stops being just another cost center on a spreadsheet and starts becoming that true AI multiplier we were talking about at the very beginning.
It really boils down to three massive benefits. First, you finally get governance right, with consistent, automated security on every single project, no exceptions. Second, you unlock unbelievable speed. We're talking about cutting development cycles from months or weeks down to just hours. And finally, you get to actually govern innovation. You create a safe sandbox where teams can experiment freely, and then you have a reliable way to scale up the winning ideas.
So, all of this brings us to the one final critical question you should be asking inside your own organization. Take a hard look at how it operates today. Is your center of excellence acting as a roadblock, slowing everything down with endless reviews and reports? Or is it a multiplier, actively accelerating your entire company's journey with AI? Because really, the answer to that question is going to determine your success in this new era.